Hello, my name's Phoenix. Basically, we've occupied this island to set up. We've occupied out of urgent need for action on our critical environmental situation. We've set it up as an eco-conference centre and a kind of green skill sharing kind of school university thing, so that people can share skills, talks, discussions, eco-cinema about the current critical state of environmental situation and what we can actually do about it, and particularly solutions. So we're going to continue for as many weeks or months as we can, networking, discussing issues and getting practical examples of solutions that work. And we're hoping for a lot of support from a whole wide range of different groups, and maybe we can win this campaign to save it long term for a kind of eco-conference centre.
Steady as you go. Rob. Get on the inside page. Yeah.
Hello, welcome to the Ravens Island Eco-Conference Centre. This is the reception. Basically, we bring people in here, get them to sign in the visitors book, make sure for health and safety purposes we know who's on the island. Basically show people around, give them the guided tour, tell them what we're trying to do, see how they can help out. Basically we're running it as a kind of voluntary donations, skill sharing, for want of a better word, green university. People put down what skills they want to share, talks, discussions, lectures, what kind of eco-cinema things they want to do. Hopefully we get a timetable coordinator who books them in, and people can come and learn about converting your vehicle to vegetable oil, or creating renewable energies, making a windmill out of an old car alternator or whatever. People do meditation, yoga, dance workshops, meetings. The list goes on. The list is endless really. It's whatever people want to skill share with each other. And we've got people from Kingston University hopefully coming on Saturday to show a film, and again more skill sharing. This is a little brainstorming board. Got a few different alternative energies. Want a big debate about renewable energies here. Algae engines, hydrogen power, magnetic energy, vegetable oil, Tesla energy. Big up the Tesla. Developed a lot of free energy, all sorts of stuff. Geothermal power, Stirling engines. You know, the list goes on. Here we have a whole range of different groups that have just in the last 2 weeks got in touch with us that would like to use the space, and we've got to collate this list and make it bigger. Every time we do a project for 15 years, we've been occupying buildings, set up environment centres out of urgent need for action. And every time we're going to get 2-3 months or 2-3 years, untold groups get in touch with us. And it's a real pity that they keep evicting us and don't actually give us something to get on with it. But basically here in 2 weeks, we've been contacted by Jean from the Kingston Green Fair came in, and Green Futures came in and got in contact. She brought a guy in called Gary. Gary's an environmental consultant that knows everything about the River Thames, the Thames Gateway project, the pollution, the water levels, what's going on for different animals on the river. Used to drive ribs for Greenpeace, very on the coast geezer. He wants to come and do talks. He's like a lecturer. He came in here for about and did a half-an-hour talk about it to the local councillor, Bart Ricketts, and Jean and myself. He's linked to another group, Waterwise, want to do education centre. They're based in Mersey at the moment. They're looking for someone in London. There's another guy, Jacob, linked with something called the Centre for Sustainability. We want to do rising tide monitoring while we're here. We're linked to a campaign group called Rising Tide, and basically this island floods, and the last 7 businesses here went bankrupt, and it does flood, so they can't get insurance on the mortgage or something. Someone else wants to get in touch with us called Dido Barclay. She does something called Thames Bank, and she knows the head of the Environment Agency. There's another guy called Jeff.
It's alright, just take a break there.
I think basically, so we've got a friend, Jeff, who links to fundraising with the Environment Agency and the Waterways Trust. They got £5,000 grants. There was a conference called the Future of the Thames recently. Maybe we could have another one here about what's going on with the Thames. I know that, is it David Attenborough is really involved with the Thames landscape strategy, I think it's called. Anyway, we've got John Vidal from The Guardian coming over the next few days. Nathan, that was a guy just on the phone, telling us about all these Kingston local eco projects and community projects and even business projects that really want to help here. There's a guy, Stuart, might come and do talk about London's lost rivers. Hannah from Kingston University does all their sustainability talks and meetings. She's in touch, wants to help. Another guy, Russell, who works for Kingston University. Him and Panny have helped to organise tonight at the 7 o'clock. The Platten Lecture Theatre has been booked out for us to do a big debate.
It's alright, just take a break there.
Take a break. We've invited mayors, councillors, lots of press, lots of different university students, lecturers, deans, see who comes. Another amazing project that came in here called opensailing.net. Check it out, the website's improving. These guys basically want to create floating bubble geodesic domes with these solar arrays and plankton linking arrays or whatever it's called. It's an intelligent architecture on the ocean. It detects where there's more sunlight or where there's more whatever they want to gather, and it moves around and changes its shape. It's incredible. They want to build a prototype pilot project on the edge of this facility here, and then they want to float from Morocco to Spain later in the year. They've got 20 grand funding, they need more, but if that lifted off, that could then be the shipyards creating these floating, sustainable future things that could actually create thousands and thousands of jobs, green jobs. And there's something government said about social activism will help to pull us out of this recession. Well, give the environmentalists and the social activists a chance and we'll get on with it. Wave power, renewable energy. We want to have a big conference here on all the renewable energy sources and why we can get on with them. We only seem to focus a lot on wind, solar and a little bit of water, but there is geothermal, there is vegetable oil, there is Tesla energy, there's Stirling engines, there's heat differential engines, there's untold out there. We could be running our vehicles on coconut oil, on vegetable oil, on rapeseed oil, loads of different things, let alone bicycle power, human power, that kind of thing. We want to do stuff about small hydro and tidal power and a whole range of different talks and discussions. Someone wants to do a 2012 conference. The list goes on. That's 2 weeks. That's about a week and a half of what's coming here. And I've got to sit down and make the list for tonight, but it's gone on. There's more groups who want to come and help. But how long we can hold out, how much help we get, who comes in and who helps get it organised and brings these groups in, and it's kind of a ticking time thing, whether we actually get enough energy and even funds in here to save it as a project, or whether we get evicted and the place lies empty for another 9 months with one lonely security guard in here watching telly. And what a waste of an amazing resource. There's nearly 1 million empty buildings in the UK, should be used for homes, community centres, environment centres, creating jobs, creating spaces where people can do things. So hopefully we're given a chance here and we can get on with it. So come and help, come and network. Let's take action for a more sustainable 21st century.